Top WNBA contracts pale in comparison to most sports deals, but a new superstar might end up changing everything for good. First, we have a six-time All-Star, Skylar Diggins-Smith. She has been making history since 2013. Skylar is one of the most popular players in WNBA history. She has been a staple in women's basketball for over a decade now. After an incredible NCAA career with Notre Dame, she was taken number 3 overall in 2013. That very same year, she became the first female athlete to sign with Roc Nation. Since then, she has signed lucrative deals with Nike and Body Armor. As for her on-the-court activities, she has made 6 All-Star selections and 4 All-WNBA first teams. Skylar signed a 2-year deal in February with Seattle. The 2-year deal is reportedly worth $208,219 in 2024 and $214,466 in 2025, making her one of the top 10 highest-paid players in the league. Now, a couple of awards helped the next entry crack the top 10. Brionna Jones. Brionna's story is one about perseverance. It took a couple of years for her to find her form. For the first 3 years of her career, she averaged 9 minutes or less a game. But in 2020, she was given the opportunity to show what she had, and she never looked back. Since then, she has blossomed into one of the best bigs in the WNBA. In 2021, Jones had her breakout year, averaging 14.7 points, 7.3 rebounds, 1.8 assists, and 30.6 minutes while starting all 32 games for the Sun this season. She earned the 2021 Most Improved Player award and was named the 2022 Sixth Player of the Year. She is also a 2-time All-Star with Connecticut. Now, thanks to these accolades, Brionna takes home $212,000. The next entry is the definition of a Cinderella story. Arike Wheeler. Arike went from undrafted to mega rich. Wheeler earned a tryout in 2015 for the Atlanta Dream after not being selected in the WNBA draft. She played 17 games before being cut. Now, some might have given up at that point, but not Wheeler. She fought and clawed her way to a playing spot on the Indiana Fever. She started 25 games for the Fever in 2017 and was second on the team in scoring and led the team in assists. The one-time All-Star inked a lucrative 2-year deal with the Fever ahead of the 2023 season. The deal is worth 2 years, $444,000, including $404,308 guaranteed and an annual average salary of $222,154. Next up is a bonfire winner, Natasha Howard. Now, all she knows is how to win. The 2-time All-Star has 3 WNBA titles to her name, including 1 in 2017 with Minnesota and 2 with Seattle in 2018 and 2020. She has also been the EuroLeague champion, FIBA Europe Super Cup Women's winner, Triple Crown winner, Turning League champion, and Turkish Cup winner. Like we said, she is a bona fide winner. She currently plays for Dallas and is known for her defensive abilities, earning 2 All-Defensive First-Team selections and the 2019 WNBA Defensive Player of the Year honor. Her contract is valued at $898,700 and ranks among the top contracts in league history. That's $224,675 per year. Now, the next spot is reserved for an all-time great who is defying Father Time. Diana Taurasi. 2 decades later, Diana is still ballin'. The 41-year-old is entering her 20th season in the league, and she has built up quite an impressive resume in that time as well, as she is a 1-time league MVP, 3-time WNBA champion, 2-time WNBA Finals MVP, and a 10-time All-Star. In 2011, she was voted by fans as one of the WNBA's top 15 players of all time, and was named by the league to its 20th and 25th anniversary teams. On June 18, 2017, Taurasi became the WNBA all-time leading scorer. On August 3, 2023, Taurasi became the first player to score 10,000 career points. Her penchant for scoring in crucial situations has earned her the nickname White Mamba. Now, that's why no one batted an eye when the Mercury signed her for a 2-year, $469,000 deal, including $469,872 guaranteed and an annual average salary of $234,936. Her 2024 base salary was $234,936. Talk about balling. But even Diana comes up a little short compared to who is next. Arike Ogunbowale. The former NCAA champ is living up to the hype. She was the most outstanding player of Notre Dame's 2018 national title run, hitting game-winning baskets in both the semifinal and championship games. Her dominance has translated into the pros. A three-time All-Star and 2020 scoring title winner, the guard for Dallas signed a 3-year extension with the team, making her one of the highest-paid players in the league. Along with the lucrative deal, she also appeared in commercials such as those extremely funny State Farm ads. Now, as for her deal, she is currently making $241,984 annually. Kahleah Copper. Copper proved all of her doubters wrong. She was a bench player in her first season, averaging 16.2 minutes and 6.2 points per game. After that season, she was traded from the team. But again, for Chicago, she was forced to ride the bench until the team finally came to their senses. The guard finally broke onto the scene in 2021, helping Chicago win the 2021 WNBA Finals and earning WNBA Finals MVP. In the offseason, the Sky used their one available core player designation for Copper and subsequently signed her to a 2-year contract. Copper's deal is for $241,984 for 2024, which was the supermax for that year, and $248,134 in year 2. She will be spending her hard-earned cash in Phoenix, as she was now traded to the Mercury. Next up is someone who lived up to all the hype. Number 3, Jewell Loyd. Pressure turned her into a beast. Loyd was the first prospect taken off the board in 2015 when the Storm selected her first overall. She played alongside superstar veteran point guard Sue Bird. Her season performance earned her the WNBA Rookie of the Year award, while she averaged 10.7 points per game. She would go on to become a 2-time WNBA champion and the 2023 scoring leader. She has established herself as one of the league's most prominent scorers. For her efforts, Seattle signed her to a 2-year extension that carries an annual salary of $245,508. However, she still falls short of the current queen, Jackie Young. She has skyrocketed to the top. Young was picked by the Aces first overall in 2019, and she has not disappointed. The 26-year-old guard has played an integral role in Las Vegas's back-to-back WNBA championships. Following her further improvements during the 2022 season, she was selected as Most Improved Player throughout the WNBA in 2022. She was also announced to her first WNBA All-Star team as a starter in July. Young was rewarded by the team with a 2-year extension that pays her $252,450, making her the highest-paid women's basketball player ever. However, all of these earnings could pale in comparison to the final entry, Caitlin Clark. Is she severely underpaid? The WNBA may be a league on the rise, but its players' pay is still low. Caitlin Clark has been a national sensation and has elevated women's basketball to the next level. She officially entered into the league as the #1 overall pick and instantly bolstered the league's popularity, but it also highlighted a significant gap in pay compared to other major leagues. Clark, for example, is expected to make $338,056 over 4 seasons. This is an average of $84,514 per year. It is the same figure as fellow top 4 picks Cameron Brink, Camila Cardoso, and Rickea Jackson that they will all be making. So it just doesn't make sense seeing that Clark already has a multi-million-dollar business and following off of the court. For comparison's sake, San Antonio Spurs 2023 #1 overall pick Victor Wembanyama is on a 4-year contract worth north of $55 million. Simply, there is no comparison. However, Caitlin could be the superstar to lift the entire sport, as other superstars have done in the past in the NBA. Clark's college title game against South Carolina drew 18.7 million viewers, roughly 4 million more than the men's championship between UConn and Purdue. Another example of her popularity is the fact that she is finalizing an endorsement deal with Nike that will come with a signature shoe and secure an 8-figure contract. This could be one of the biggest deals in WNBA history, and it could foreshadow the positive changes coming to the league.